Good morning, ladies. It's time for Worship Wednesday. Hope everybody is having an amazing week so far. So this week I want to talk to you about Moses because that's who I've been studying. Moses, everybody knows the story of Moses telling Pharaoh, "Let my people go," and how God opened the Red Sea and how they came across on dry land. But before we get to the end of the story, I want to talk to you about how Moses had a job to do from God and he didn't really want to do it. It kind of reminds me of myself and this group and even this Worship Wednesday. Initially, when I started this group, I had a feeling of, who am I to talk to people or to talk to women or try to uplift or encourage or motivate somebody when I don't have all my stuff together? But I still felt that God was telling me to do something. So I had to step outside of self and do what God was telling me to do. So when God chooses Moses to go to Pharaoh and talk to the people and to let them know that he was going to lead them out of slavery, Moses was perplexed. He was like, God, how am I going to do this? He came up with three different excuses. Initially, he was like, who am I to appear before Pharaoh? And I think that we all suffer with the who am I syndrome. Who am I to teach? Or who am I to sing? Or who am I to uplift somebody? Who am I to be a doctor? Who am I to go back to school? Who am I to be a wife? Who am I to do something amazing in church? You are who God created you to be. One of my favorite scriptures is Jeremiah 29:11, and it says, "Before I formed you, I knew you," which meant I spoke you into existence. I knew what plans I had for you in your life. So just like Moses, when you say, who am I to do? The question now becomes, who are you not to? And then Moses comes back and he says, the people are not going to believe me. What am I supposed to tell them? God said, don't worry about the people. I'll take care of the people. See, Moses had a stuttering problem. He had he wasn't perfect. He had an illness, or not really an illness, but he had a what's the word I'm looking for? An ailment, or he wasn't perfect. He had something wrong with him. Like we all do. Nobody's perfect. We all have something wrong with us that somebody would love to point out. But Moses stuttered. Now, Moses stuttered, and God wants him to go talk to people. And Moses told God, first of all, you don't have to tell God what your problems are. He created you. He knows what your weaknesses are. He knows what your strengths are. He knows what you can do. He knows what you can't do. So when he assigns you to do something, go do it. When Moses told God what God already knew, he said, God, I have a problem. What about my mouth? God said, I made your mouth. Then if that didn't make you want to shout right there, that's amazing. That is so amazing to me. Because God gave you that problem. God gave you that crutch. God gave you that. But maybe God gave you that so in the midst of what he's trying to bring out of you, you would know that it was God that had to do it. Because when Moses spoke to the people, he didn't stutter one time. God made your mouth. God created you. So I'll tell you who you are to do it. You are a child of the King. You are unique. You are fierce. You are wonderfully made. God created you and he made you just the way you are. So whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, if you feel a calling on your life, if you feel there's something that you're supposed to be doing it, go do it. God's got your back. God is right here. Who am I? Who are you not to? Have a good day, ladies.